Alrighty, R8 review. So what we got? We got a 2018 Audi R8 rear-wheel drive. I think this is my first rear-wheel drive Audi. It's got the 7-speed automatic. Has more power than I thought. It definitely doesn't feel like 500 and something horsepower. It feels way slower than the Huracan, which is at 650. But yeah, I don't know. I think one thing that this one we're driving doesn't have is the front end lift kind of deal. So yeah, driveways are fun. Other than that, it's way more comfortable than the Huracan. It's quiet, way too quiet. So that is our comfort mode. You can't hear squat, and it has dynamic, which is nice. It opens up a little bit, all right, but it's not a whole lot. But yeah, super handles well. I think the car has 2 different pairs of tires on it. It's got some Continentals in the back and some Michelins in the front, so it definitely sits down in some places better than the others. But it is a very comfortable car to drive. I think that's the most important thing to take away from the R8. Is comfortability. Other than that, I mean, I don't know if it's worth $200 off the lot from the dealer floor. Under 100, I think this would be a great under $100,000 car. I don't really have any complaints about it, other than if you have an Audi, the controls are similar whether you're in an A5 or an S5 or an RS5 or an R8. Everything is very similar. The dashboard feels the same. I mean, there's some slight differences, which I guess we could do a video of what's a little different, but I guess convenience is nice in this car. But yeah, not for $200,000, that's for sure. But yeah, we'll do some spirited driving and go through some pictures and do a cold start in the morning and some other stuff, and there it comes. So after our little drive, I'll say I'm not a fan of the leather seats. They're perforated because you can get these ventilated, I guess you could say, cooled seats, which this feature is not. That's a seat warmer feature that's right there, and we don't have the version that has the air conditioned seats. So my back is hot because I got leather seats, and it's not Alcantara, but I have a gorgeous suede or Alcantara roof, which is really nice. Cool feature that we found is let me see here, cup holders. Rare commodity in supercars, and they're covered, so they're inconspicuous, so you wouldn't know unless you by accidentally push the button to figure out what was in the hole. So yeah, other than that, let me see. Yeah, very comfortable. I feel like I'm gonna assume it's pretty reliable because they're made pretty well. Reliability and comfortability is like #1 in an R8, which I think definitely speaks for itself. If you like driving your car casually all over the place, you could drive this thing down to 10 hours or something, drive to LA and back, and you wouldn't have any issues. But definitely wouldn't be driving some other cars a little more rough. Like an STO is definitely not going 300-400 miles. I mean, if you're an enthusiast driver and you want to do it, then sure, but it's not first choice, I guess. Yeah. comfortability and convenience is what this car is about, for sure. It floats like a motherfucker, even with wing up and all that goodness. It's got, I think it's 245s in the front, 295s in the rear, and it doesn't feel confident. Like, definitely confidence in this car is not what I would say. I mean, it's still fast. I still have a blast driving it, but it's definitely a comfortable car, that's for sure. I mean, it moves. It's still moving. It's just, you know, a lot of other cars have 305s in the rear and a 285 in the front, and it's a whole lot more of a comfortable feeling driving as far as taking the corner double the recommended speed and not expecting to fly off the cliff. But overall, yeah, Audi R8's a great car. It's very comfortable, very user-friendly. It's quiet. I like my cars loud, so quiet might not be the best thing, but you know, and I feel like it's the slower of the cars you could buy. A twin turbo kit and straight pipes will fix that real quick, but definitely need more rubber on front and rear. I found weird because we're borrowing this one for the weekend. This one's got a Continental contact pack right on the rear, and it's I don't know. I mean, it sticks, but it has some play to it, and man, I was tripping the traction control all over the place, so that's pushing on the limit, which is a little sketch. But that was before I knew I had 245s and 295s, so also a little less rubber than from what I'm used to, I guess. But yeah, I got Super Sports up front on this thing, so the front sticks, which is nice, but there's just no downforce. So yeah, could use a little downforce. Other than that, I mean, it's a very comfortable, nice car. It's comfortable. It's just the leather seats, man, really rain on your parade when it gets hot outside. Otherwise, we caught up to traffic, so we're going slow now, but it was a blast to drive. Totally, I'd say it'd be 100% worth $100,000. I wouldn't go buy one brand new off the lot for $200, or I think it's like $230 out the door with California tax. But yeah, we'll do start up in the morning and some cars and coffee and a bunch of good stuff. Good morning. We are on day 2, Audi R8. I'll put a little cold start on here. It's really nothing special. There's not even a whole lot for a rev up or all that. It's just nice and quiet. Found out this is like an RSW, which is like 1 out of 200 made or something like that. It's kind of cool. Yeah, really not a whole lot more than I could tell you about it, other than it's a very nice little clean, nimble car. I know we've probably said it all the time. It's a comfortable, reliable, user-friendly car. As being priced, I don't know. I still think it's a little overpriced. I think they're 190, 200 new. So, yeah. But what else? Probably do a quick little acceleration video and call it a wrap on the R8. This was supposed to be Huracan Technica kind of weekend, but it became an Audi R8 weekend. Got it from Club Sportiva in San Jose, and they have a cool little renter club program that you can get onto, get some cool stuff. So yeah, so we're gonna go to Cars and Coffee in Menlo Park at the coffee bar, which is one of my favorite coffee spots, and then we'll I don't know, probably do a nice little rip down to San Jose, and that'll call it a weekend. Until next time.